New urgency in the search for Savannah Guthrie's frail elderly mother, Nancy. Investigators seen towing a car from her residence after an all-out search of her home throughout the day. The FBI combing the house, agents on the roof examining security cameras, other agents going door to door in the neighborhood after a Tucson television station received a new message about Nancy Guthrie. The station said it contains something the senders seem to think will prove to investigators they're the same people who sent the first note. The one that mentioned Nancy Guthrie's Apple Watch and possible damage at her home, demanded Bitcoin, and included 2 deadlines. The first has come and gone. The second is in just 2 days. The FBI and Pima County Sheriff's Department said investigators are actively inspecting the information provided in the message for its authenticity. The message arrived after Savannah's brother Cameron pleaded for direct communication with anyone who might be holding his mother.
Whoever is out there holding our mother, we want to hear from you. We haven't heard anything directly. We need you to reach out, and we need a way to communicate with you so we can move forward. But first, we have to know that you have our mom. We want to talk to you, and we are waiting for contact.
Investigators have said there is so far no proof Nancy Guthrie, who is 84 and relies on daily medication and a pacemaker, is alive, despite appeals from her children.
Our mom is our heart and our home. She is 84 years old. Her health, her heart is fragile. She lives in constant pain. She is without any medicine. She needs it to survive. She needs it not to suffer.
As the investigation stretches into a week, the sheriff told us he is holding on to hope that Nancy Guthrie is still alive.
That is a devastated family who is doing all they can to just get their mom back. My message to you, if you're holding her, listen to the family. Let go of mom. No questions asked. Call us. Just get her home.
The sheriff told us that investigators have now finished talking to people who worked around the house here. Overnight, we heard from President Trump, who sounded optimistic, Gio. He said that we might hear something, maybe get some answers fairly soon, although, Gio, he did not get specific, and the president did not elaborate. Gio.
Oh, it is all so devastating, and our thoughts, of course, are with Savannah and the Guthrie family. Aaron, thank you so much. Joining us now is ABC News contributor and former FBI agent Brad Garrett. Brad, thank you so much for joining us here. So what do you make of the latest developments here? The FBI going door to door in the neighborhood and that latest message.
So a couple of things strike me, Gio, that we still don't know how the bad guys got into the house and out of the house. They've expanded the search around the house. They may be interested in the topography from her house to other directions. Did they walk basically into the house, had a car parked someplace else out of view, and take her to that car or van or whatever it might be? The other aspect about going back in the house, if the ransom note talks about specific things in the house, like things broken, things moved, cameras removed or smashed, whatever it might be, if that's the case, they're going to go back and double check they've got to see if it matches what the bad guys are telling them.
And Brad, with focusing on those reported ransom notes, one deadline passed Thursday, another deadline comes Monday. What does the past Thursday deadline tell investigators?
Well, I think it tells you a couple things. They're giving the family, I guess, an option of, we're going to extend this. What's fascinating, and again, I don't know if this is true, it's been reported that there is no way through the note that the law enforcement or the family can communicate with the bad guys. They have a dollar amount set. I think they may supposedly talk about consequences if it's not paid. I wouldn't be surprised if there is not a proof of life. And they're going to bet that they'll pay, and she'll either be released or not released, but it certainly leaves all the power with the bad guys.
Brad, how common or even uncommon is it to hear from the kidnappers once a ransom note is actually sent?
Well, I'll tell you, in the past, Gio, it's fairly common that you hear from the kidnappers because they may show you proof of life. and there may be a money exchange. They may want to drop. They may want money sent. In this case, I think it's Bitcoins, crypto, so they'd have to give an address for that. But I'm just suggesting that this is a whole different sort of way to basically do a kidnapping, and we're going to see on Monday how it plays out.
So, Brad, in the meantime, as we wait till Monday, what's the next step for investigators here?
So you have two things. You're going to have IP addresses. Apparently, again, I don't know if this is accurate. There's maybe 2 different IP addresses, but they may have used the same techniques to cloak or camouflage or make it extremely difficult to figure out the locality. I think the Bitcoin addresses, you have to have the ability, obviously, to send this cryptocurrency, is different in maybe each letter. So all of those things show to me some sophistication. It sounds like this group of people that committed this crime are well organized.
Well organized, certainly seem to be, but just a devastating story. Thank you so much for being with us this morning, Brad. We appreciate you.